Hello everybody, in this video I'm going to show you how to upgrade the Chromebit OS from version 72 to 86. I'm going to firstly show you the problem of this Chromebit. Basically, every time you try to do an update, it seems to loop on the same version. So version 72. Just gonna log in. I'll now go to the settings. So if you click on the taskbar on the right hand corner and then go to the wheel settings, you will see, go to the bottom and check out the version. So this is version 72. There is actually a later version which is version 86 on the Chromebit CS10. For some reason it just keeps looping on version 72. I've also done a reset on the Chromebit and it's still on the same version. There is a way to upgrade this, which requires to do a recovery, and I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to shut the Chromebit down, and then I will show you a couple of websites and where to get the actual recovery software. This is the official ASUS website that mentions that this Chromebit CS10 is end of life and the auto update expiration, and I'll show you the date. So if you look at the date, basically November 2020 is the last date when you get the auto updates, so it has expired in 2021. So the only way to fix this issue and actually get the latest update is to do it through the Chromebit, which doesn't work in this particular case, and the second option is to do a recovery. But with the recovery, the only option to get it updated and using the latest version is to perform operating system update, which requires to create a USB Thumbdrive with the Chrome OS Chromebit software installed. So this is the page. I'll put the link in the page in the description. You need to install a Chromebit extension. So the Chromebit extension is the Chromebook recovery utility. Just install this extension. Just make sure you're using a Chrome browser, and then install the extension. Just add it to your taskbar. So just pin it and then run the extension. So now it's asking you to insert a USB thumb drive or flash drive in order to create the recovery media for the Chromebook. Now just enter the version. You can do a search, so I'm gonna do a search for the ASUS Chromebit CS10, which is right at the top, and then just create the files. You download the recovery image and then install it on the thumb drive. I'm just gonna speed this up and then come back to it when it's done. It's almost done now, and here we go. Success for your recovery media is ready. Now you can unplug the USB thumb drive and then perform the recovery. So I'll show you next how to perform the recovery, as it requires you to use a pin or something sharp to press on a pinhole. So this is the Chromebit. You got to look at the back. Just got to make sure you plug in the USB thumb drive and also potentially a keyboard if you really wanted to. I'll use this USB hub that plugs in at the top of the USB port. So I've got a mouse and the micro SD card. So it's plugged in at the top. So I'll show you how to do the recovery. Now there's that pinhole. That's a very small one. Just gotta make sure that you get a pin or something really small. I'm using the pin that comes with the mobile phones in order to remove the SIM card. So press on that. Just gotta make sure that the unit is turned off. So unplug the power and then plug it in again with the pin pressed into the hole. You will feel a little click. Just make sure you feel the little click and then reinsert the power cable to start it up. It's very simple, you can't go wrong. Once it starts up, I'll show you what the next stage is. Now we're just gonna see it start up. Okay, so if you've actually pressed the pin or the reset button and turned it on at the same time, you will get this screen, which is gonna perform the recovery. You just gotta make sure that the USB thumb drive is also connected. Otherwise, the Chromebit will just start up with the installed operating system that previously had the issue. You will need to see this screen in order for it to perform the recovery. Just let it run. I'm gonna speed this up so you don't have to see through this whole process. It's gonna take a few minutes to do the recovery. Okay, it's done. So let it restart. So you need to disconnect the power and then connect the power again, and it will start up. It started up now. You'll see the Chrome logo. Let it boot up, and we'll go through the setup process. It's currently in Chinese. I'm using a global version of the Chromebit OS, and the best thing to do is to change the language. So in order to change the language, click on that button, just accept those, then click on the language button and then drop down for the first one to English, and it will change the language and keyboard to English. Just go through the step, connect the Wi-Fi, enter your Wi-Fi password. Once it's connected, it will ask you to log in, accept all these agreements. It's going to check through to see if there's any updates, but it'll come back saying that it's the latest version because we downloaded the actual recovery OS that has the latest version. Log into the Chromebit by using your Gmail account or a Google Workspace account, formerly known as G Suite. So log in, put in your username, put in your password, and then you should log in. Let it do its thing, and it's saying you're signed in. Just accept that, continue. We're just going to check to make sure that it is using version 86. That will confirm that the actual Chrome OS recovery has worked. Now I'm not going to use a voice match, so I'm going to skip that, and it's ready and it's all set now. So let's log in, close this down, welcome screen down. Let's go to the settings screen and check out what version it's using. So we'll scroll down, and yes, we are using version 86, which is perfect. So that's the latest update for the Chromebit CS10, and this is the final version. There won't be any more or further updates to this version, and this is the final version. So if this video helped you in any way, give it a like and subscribe to the channel.